see the bad moon horizon. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Don't go around tonight, but it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise.
Hello, Patriots. Just finished this mask yesterday. This was the Ichigo mask. I added this. Basically, today is going to be... I'm going to piss off quite a few people that I absolutely love. I love the people. Love who they are. Love their passion. But I've been sleep deprived and things are starting to irritate the hell out of me. So now, we are going to get to brass tacks that are going to be a pain in people's asses. I'm not going to troll. I'm not going to attack anybody or any of that. But I am going to base... This is just a small rant from me. And then I'll talk to people afterwards. Jay Grady, trust me. I was already crazy before the kid came. He's just an excuse now. I've been out of the loop, and then I show up, and everybody is tight-lipped. Everybody is not really wanting to tell me everything that's going on like they used to. I don't know if they are wanting to keep me from extra stress, or if they're wanting to just keep it so I'm not so busy. But in the end, without actually knowing what's going on, is just putting me and my child in danger. And my wife too. Because if I don't know what to prepare for, then what the fuck am I even paying attention to the Patriot community for? And then you got all this damn infighting and paranoia bullshit that's happening. People are saying, well, is this even your real name? And so, you know what? I've already stated my real name, but nobody's attacked me. It's other people being attacked by people that, you know, I thought were cool. And they are cool. It's just right now they're letting the paranoia run rampant. The thing is, yes, they are out to get us. But you think they're going to be blatantly obvious and attack people in chat rooms or hack or something like that if they're trying to get in and destroy a organization? No. They're going to do it very quietly, very subtly. Hell, I'm smart enough to figure out how to do it, and that's the reason I'm totally disassociating myself with all the rest of the Patriot Network, so that I do not get turned into the paranoia, get turned into the honestly, it's almost becoming a cult. I mean, you're sitting here spouting off more religious dogma, more saying things instead of saying that they're just evil or they're despicable or that they are basically just shadow government or something, you're sitting there saying Luciferian, satanic. I'm sorry, guys. A pyramid's a pyramid, an eye's an eye, and honestly, if you really want to look at it, Christianity came after the Egyptian religion. Christianity came after a lot of religions. So don't even start going in there saying that that's the only true religion, because there is no true religion. It's just how you view it and what makes you have a better day, whether you believe in Thor, in Odin, in Shiva, whatever. As long as it doesn't affect everybody else. But when you turn around and start telling everybody that this is the only way, or this is the right way, this is the true way, then you're a fucking zealot, and you're wanting everybody to follow your way, and if they're not following your way, you're not part of it. They're not part of your group, and they are against you. That is the mentality. I saw a YouTube little comic thing where it had a picture. When you look at it one way, it looked like a little duck. You look at it another way, it looked like a little bunny. And there was two armies having those stand the picture of their banners. And one says, "We will not rest until they have given up their heretic bunny god and accept the duck god." That's basically fucking religion. It's whatever makes you feel better and whatever makes you be able to believe in something. But religion has become a business, has become a organization that is to control the masses to the way they want. Go to any of the pastors out there, and they're going to be talking compliance with the government, because the pastors and the preachers and all of them are already part of the shadow government of the elite system. But I'm not going to sit here calling it Luciferian. I'm not going to call it satanic. You know, they may do evil things. They may do things that is not in your mindset that you actually like, but that does not mean that it's all one part of a religion. I accept that that's how you process things, and I love that you are following your freedom of religion. But I went on to this to be logical and show things logically. And I got to the point where, yeah, they're attacking people. They are attacking pretty much most of the alternative media. So I'm going to do sporadic things, rants. I'm not going to do big, long shows like I used to. But because I'm not going to be attacked. I have got too much to lose with my child, with my wife, without having a job, and without having my own home, which a lot of you guys out there have your own homes. So yeah, you can do this. You can do this, and the worst that'll happen is they come and seize your home. But I'm still trying to figure out how to make it in this world that is, everybody's working for minimum wage for most of their life, unless they get a college degree, and I can't even get a fucking college. Well, I'm working on that home inspecting thing, but do you realize, once I complete it, once I pay the $250 to get certified, then I have to come up with approximately $20,000 just to get it started up. And that's just to get it started. Then I need to make sure that I'm good for a full year, so I need to have enough cash to pay the insurance, for the car, for the business, for everything else. So that's going to equal all the way up to about $100,000. I need $100,000 capital just to become a home inspector in a small community like this. The big corporations have fucked people over. Sorry, I'm not really paying attention to the chat room very much. I'm looking at you guys as best I can. Now let's get back to the infighting. Yes, the infighting is scary. Yes, people get pissed. You know what? Sometimes people have bad days and they attack other people. Hell, this morning, my wife woke me up after she'd been breastfeeding or something for a while. Wanted me to change the diaper. I'm like, okay, I'll change the diaper. I've only had maybe 4 hours of sleep at most, maybe 3. So I changed the diaper. He lost his umbilical cord, by the way. He just this morning lost it, which we were happy about. Well, my wife, after I get the diaper changed, I'm about ready to put together his onesie and snap it together and everything. She pretty much pushes me out of the way and says, okay, I can take it from here. So I get the shitty job, and I don't even get a chance to dress him back up and then give him back to mom. You know, I don't get to spend the quality time. That's what I looked at that moment, because I was barely awake. And to me, it just seemed like I was being pushed aside. I mentioned that to her afterwards. I was pissed, but I was smart. I kept my mouth shut. And then I later on explained to her why I was upset. I don't care if people think other people are bad news or whatever. Unless they attack me or come at me directly, I'm going to give everybody a fair shot. Now I'm going to be losing a lot of friends. I mean, seriously, it's just going to be that way. A lot of people in this patriotic community that I was part of, that I enjoyed, that I loved having the synergy between us, being able to banter back and forth. I learned a lot from them. They just enjoyed my stupidity, I guess. I'm going to have to basically walk away from them, because I'm not going to get pulled into a paranoia circle that is, if you're not us, you're not going to be, we're just not going to have you in there. Nope, not going to do it. So I'm done with that. And I'm not going to be part of a religious dogma bullshit. What I'm going to do is, when I get a chance to, and they're not going to happen very often, I am going to talk about things I find. And if I find out that they're wrong, then I will apologize for it. Basically, guys, I just wanted to rant on that. And honestly, also wanted to show off this mask too. I mean, it's... Oop, wrong side. I thought that was just awesome. I saw it while I was working on the baby blankets. I saw the mask and I saw the red lines, and I'm like, that's like the American flag. It just doesn't have the red or the white and blue on it. And then I realized I could do that. All right, now I'm going to actually look at the chat room and see if there's any questions. But remember, guys, I'm here to try to find truth and try to give you guys truth the best I can. And I'm going to tell you, rumors, the FBI are still here. That's just a rumor. Here's one of the things. Here's one of the biggest things. Y'all been seeing the whole $6 million worth of damages to the refuge, right? Yeah. Right. And even in the TV shows, it shows that the police officers and the FBI, whenever they're searching and making sure that there's nothing dangerous there, that they're extremely careful with the items of the house, of the property, and they'll gently set it aside, look through, and then set it back where it was supposed to be, right? The FBI destroyed it. That is my opinion. If anything, the FBI caused that damage, and they should be paying Us, Harney County citizens, $6 million. I'll accept a $100,000 check right now. Because they destroyed our refuge, which is actually ours, not the government's. I have admitted over and over again, I have been there. I went there whenever I was a kid. It was nice. Went there whenever I was a teenager. It was nice. Went there whenever the Patriots were there. It was fucking awesome. They were cleaning things up. There's plenty of videos, pictures, of how they're cleaning the place up, making it better, making it nicer. Oh, but, David Fry might have went in and just... David Fry, when he found out that they destroyed, that everybody was evacuating, him and the other three stayed, but they moved all their stuff out and put it on the outskirts of the buildings. They were camping. They weren't in the buildings anymore. And I'm sorry. If you are under the threat of possible arrest or death, somebody coming and killing you, after a good friend, a possible leader of your group, just got murdered, assassinated, and the big group that's against you is coming at you, you're going to grab what the fuck you can and get the hell out of there as fast as possible. You're not going to worry, oh, is that tent still up? Oh, did I accidentally knock over the noodles? You're not going to worry about that. You're going to worry about getting your shit and getting the fuck out of there as quick as possible. You're not going to worry about cleaning the place up and making sure it looks nice and pretty before you leave. That's another possibility, but there is no way that they slashed and cut open chairs. No way. That was an FBI move. Or, actually, yeah, it was an FBI move. They might have not have done that much damage while they were searching for, possible explosives and stuff. But whenever they knew that the media was going to be coming in and taking pictures, they went and did a shitload of damage. And the Indian artifacts that are there, sorry, you Indians here at the Paiute reservations here in Burns, fuck you. You could have went in there and got those artifacts a long time ago. You never did. Because you couldn't get off your fucking lazy asses, set down that little fucking beer, go and pick it up and take it to your tribe hall or whatever the hell you got there. I've been there. I've watched some of the dances and it's really cool, but you guys couldn't get off your fucking lazy asses to go get it. So you are not going to blame the Patriots, the ones that were trying to stand for your rights and my rights. The rights that the government is taking away, and is ignoring. Yes, Becky. They Lavoie even offered to deliver. Oh, and speaking of Indian reservations, by what I understand, by the what Chris Ann Hall was saying, Indian reservations are considered their own country, basically their own sacronic. It's their own private area that they are under no law except their own. Sovereign, yeah. Sovereign nation. They're their own sovereign nation. I think it was in Arizona or someplace, I can't remember. Evidently, since they're not growing as many sheep, that the government decides they don't a certain tribe doesn't need that much land anymore. So they're taking away some of the Indians' land. I'm sorry. I mean, I think that's bullshit. And then there's that trench that was supposed to be totally left alone by the BLM, and well, a latrine or a fortification that David Fry and his friends were making to protect themselves. They were digging through there and they found a cable. Excuse me, what the fuck does native Indians from around here, from the old um, obsidian and sticks and bows and arrows, have some type of metallic cable running through their sacred grounds? Huh? The reason most of the Indian tribes, especially here at the Paiute Reservation here, the reason they're not going to go against the government and they're going to do whatever the fucking the government wants is because they're getting their checks constantly. They're on welfare, basically. My wife has found out that veterans have been dicked over by the Veteran Review Board or the VA services. A lot of them have been denied benefits because of it's called bad paper, but bad paper is supposed to be only for court martials. That's supposed to happen. But a lot of people who got out of the Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, they a lot of them have got bad paper, never went through court martial, never went through a damn thing. They just got out early or got out with general under honorable conditions or whatever. But they got dicked over because the Veterans Affairs or whatever wanted to save money so they could save up for their yachts and their 15-room mansions and fucking bullshit like that. Oh, they were saving up money to give it to the fucking Syrian refugees. I'm sleep deprived right now, so I'm saying fuck a lot because this is just a fucked up. I'm actually feeling like what's his name? Ron Black? No, not Ron White. The other one. Lewis Black. Lewis Black. You know. No fucking yeah. Anyways, America has become one of the stupidest nations in the world because they're willing to eat poison. They're willing to breathe poison. They're willing to watch poison. And they're willing to drink poison just because it's easy. I'm going to do something that's extremely hard, and that is I'm not going to give out as many videos anymore because I need to protect me, my son, and my wife. But when I need to say something, I'll say it. I'll fucking say it with my passion, with the way I know how to talk. I'm not going to lie down and give up. I am not going to even think about stopping. But I'm going to be very selective of what I do now because I have to be careful for my child. And I have to be careful that I don't get caught up in the paranoia and the religious dogma. I'm still reading Jeff Hayes' book, and I'm looking past all the religious dogma that's in there because he used it with his understanding. And yeah, they might have a religious the elites, the whoever is in charge, the big groups might actually have a religion behind them. But you know what? That was their choice. Valley Forge Network, I'm going to keep on reporting the best I can. I'm going to become an outsider. You guys are going to get a few videos from me every once in a while. I'm going to pull away from a lot of the patriotic groups because I don't want to deal with AJX or AXJ or whatever the fuck it is. I'm still going to listen to Pete, Eric, Mike, Lori, Damien, and Douglas, and Mad T. LB. Lauren Price, I'm not sure what LB is. I have stopped drinking my favorite drink, which is Mountain Dew. Even though I watered it down. I don't want to be drinking possible aborted human fetuses. I have stopped eating a crapload of foods that I enjoyed. I've given up a lot because I found out the truth. The truth is too damn scary. There was this guy out here. He works at one of the stores. He surprised the hell out of me. I said I wasn't going to get any of the looking. Oh, Lewis Black. Okay, sorry. Yeah, Lewis Black. That's it. I said I wasn't going to be drinking any Pepsi or any of the main drinks anymore because of the flavor enhancers. This guy at the checkout goes, "Oh yeah, the aborted fetus cells," and I'm looked at him. I mean, my eyes just went wide. This is here in Burns, Oregon, guys. My eyes went wide, and I go, "You're awake?" And then I asked him, "What is the?" I made sure nobody else was able to around to listen because this is a very sensitive subject here. I asked him, "What does he think of the whole?" Okay, love you, hon. What does he think of the whole refuge thing? He said he went there at night, quietly, to make sure that he was trying to make sure things were happening. I'm live, Sally, so yeah. No, unless you want to be in the video. My mother-in-law, you can hear the kid. My mother-in-law is here to pick up my wife so that she can spend time with her grandson. So, but also they're the ones that helped out with rebuilding the Lavoie Finicum Memorial. His name is Steva. He's evidently very awake, and it gives me hope that this community has people who are aware of what the hell's happening. Okay, hold on. Julie, Sally? Hold on a moment. Where are you at? All right, guys, you wanted to see the baby? Here is Garion. There he is. All right, now I'm going to give him back over to his grandma because she wants to change his diaper. Oh. All right, guys, I'm back. Now, then it's no problem. I'm a father, and I am proud of him. I think most babies are ugly, and when he first came out, he was ugly. But he's turning out to be a very cute baby. I think he will be. As long as he doesn't have my genetic teeth, he will be he'll be an extremely handsome man. So that's just my personal opinion. And if I can teach him how to have my kind of charisma, being able to manipulate people in a good way, that's all charisma is. Then he's going to definitely be a leader. He's going to be somebody that others will look up to. Probably literally, because he probably will become like 6'3" to 6'6", because his grandfather, his uncles, yeah. But no, it's given me hope that around here the community is waking up. There's a lot of people that are really closed-lipped and they don't want to mess with anybody else. They don't want to even talk about this kind of stuff with anybody else because they're afraid. This is exactly what the FBI and the elitist government, the corporation government, wants to happen. They want diversiveness. They want everybody to be divided. And I'm not going to let that happen. Not with me. I'm going to not be part of the group, but I'm still going to be part of the group. I'm going to talk the truth as best I can. I'm going to learn as much as I can. But I'm not going to get into religious or paranoia type of discussions. Because there's enough paranoia here in town that I don't need to go online to find it out. And I am asking everybody, if you think somebody is a danger, is an infiltrator, or just an instigator, really look at them. Look at why they're doing it. There could be a reason. Me, I just hate religion. I honestly think that society at one point grew to where they did not need religion anymore. I truly believe that. But because old habits die hard, they kept a hold of it, and they, in a way, yes. Civilization has not progressed anymore. It is degressing. Murky waters, it's fine. That, you know, if you think about it, in the Bible, Satan was the most beautiful and the most powerful angel of them all. In the Bible, it states that. And then, of course, the most of the Christians sit out there and say, hey, he's got pitchfork and horns and he's red skin. And no. To truly be evil, you don't want to look evil. You want to look as beautiful as you can to corrupt others. That is true evil. Okay, thank you, beautiful. Wife's giving me the phone so I can... I can call if I need to, whatever. Yeah. We're going to let them go. But, you know, leave all the trolls here. I don't care anymore. If they're here listening to me, they're going to either cause problems. You guys can just ignore what they're saying. Or you can actually talk with them. Or you can just pay attention to what's being said here. I'm just tired of... Yes, we're trying to control the narrative, but we don't control it by basically kicking people out that don't think the same way we do. Julie, you probably will be a grandma soon if you raised them reasonably okay. Troll, basically people who come in and cause problems. They're in just to cause problems, cause disruption, cause people to stop paying attention to what the message is, or they just hate the original the person who's speaking, like me, and they come in just to do whatever they can. Uh-oh, what's up, hon? Oh, okay. All right, have fun, ladies. Take care of my son. You know, the perspectives are out there, and there's lots of different perspectives, lots of different viewpoints. You want to know the truth about me? I believe in energy work. I believe that everything is made out of energy. When you go down to the subatomic level, to the basic level, everything's out of energy. Your subconscious could learn, or has learned, how to manipulate it at a subatomic level. You do that, things alter around you. You guys ever had a really good day and things just seem to happen bit by bit because you woke up that day and said, today is going to be a great day, and you really believed it? Or the vice versa. That's me. You know, I'm looking at, I can alter the world around me by by a quantum level. I'm looking at it scientifically, not religiously. I don't believe, or I should say, I don't follow Satan. I don't follow Yah. I don't follow Jesus. I don't follow Allah. I don't follow Krishna. I don't follow any Thor or Freya or Zeus or any of them. I don't follow them. I respect them, but I don't follow them. I do believe they all exist because it is what is needed for most people to survive. They need to believe in something stronger, bigger, and something they need to be children still instead of being the full adults that are there. There you go, Julie. That makes sense there. I look at religion basically, you're not smart enough and you need something bigger and smarter than you to help you out. Or you're not strong enough, so you need something to lean on. I lean on scientific knowledge. I lean on truth. But that's me. So, unsubscribe to all you who think I'm being an idiot and moron and all that other shit. Wife's gone, so with mother-in-law. When my mother-in-law is around, she really does not like strong language. So, fucking bull, chicken, friggin' thinky cannot really happen. Well, it can, because this is my home and she has to deal with it, but I still respect her. I respect other people's beliefs. I will alter myself a little bit to make them more comfortable. What I will not do is sit there going, yeah, you're 100% right. Yeah, we got to get rid of all the Luciferians. We got to get rid of anybody. Oh, yeah, don't forget the Lutherans. And we got to get rid of the non-denominationals, too. Because, pray the Lord. No, I don't do that bullshit. Hey, Deciduous, how you doing? Yes, Julie, I understand. I'm still sleep deprived right now. That's why you're going to get me jumping around all different fucking fuck it. Deciduous, just for you and anybody who came in later, you get to see my art project. What do you think? Is it worth it? No, I still do have this. But I'm actually liking the other one better. Yes, that's one of the biggest things. If you need to believe in what you wish to believe, that's fine. Believe it. Believe it with your whole heart and soul. Do not make other people follow you. You can offer to have them follow you if they wish, but you don't make them follow you. Yes, this country was based, the founding fathers was based with Christian men, but they put in a freedom of religion. Do you know why? Because over in England, everybody who didn't follow a certain religion was basically being persecuted. If not legally, they were being pushed out. There's a reason why there is a freedom of religion here. It's not because they saw the future and was like, well, we're going to have so many different religions. And every religion counts, guys. That's including Wicca. That's including Voodoo. That's including, Norse religion. That's including all Gaelic, Druidism. That's including all of them, guys. Not just Christianity. And the In God We Trust was part of the coinage. The coinage didn't come out until quite a bit later. And the Pledge of Allegiance, it's to an ideal, not to an actual flag. But it's basically the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, which the flag, by generations, by so many different societies that have grown and fallen, each one of them had their own standard, their own coat of arms, their own flag to signify this is us, that is them. So basically, you're pledging allegiance to the ideology of the nation you're in. That's what I pledge allegiance to: the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Because one nation under God didn't come out until I believe it was 1954. So you can't sit here and say America is a Christian nation. It was based with a lot of Christian beliefs, yes, but it wasn't stated as a full-on Christian nation. Show me where it states that in the Declaration that they're going to make their own country that is a complete Christian nation, or in the Fifth Amendment, or in the Constitution. Show me where. Yes, if somebody wants to be a Satanist, as long as they don't cause you hardship or anybody else hardship, and they just live the way they want to live, and they don't harm others because of their religious beliefs, they have a right to be there. Luciferian, same thing. Christian, same thing. Do you realize, you go ahead and look at all the religions out there and really look at the history. Religions, even the ones that are claiming to be good, most of them, actually every single one of them, has atrocities in it. The stronger the religion, the more atrocities. Look at it. And here's a point for anybody who's going to be paranoid. Yes, they are out to get us. No, do not cloister yourself and block everybody out that you think might be a bad influence or a bad issue. Because when you start closing people out, you stop reaching people. Learn to talk. We're on a fucking radio, alternative media. We can say what we fucking want. So why don't we keep saying it? Protect ourselves. People watch us. For some reason, there's people that are actually watching me. And I don't know why. I really don't. I'm just an idiot that decided. Actually, no, I'm genius in artistic wise, but that the thing is, I'm just a person that decided to get out there and talk and let people know what I know or what I can find out. And people are absolutely in love with me. I don't know why. I really don't. But people are paying attention. Even trolls that come in. They're still paying attention. They're still listening. There's still a part of their mind that's percolating saying, hey, what the hell? Alright, is it buffering like crazy? Mine's buffering. Oh well, I don't care. The thing is, I had stated before that there are good people in the FBI. There's got to be. Otherwise, they would have just become a murderous group all the way through. There's good people in the government somewhere. I asked them before. Stand up for what's right, please. Now I'm going to have to sit there and ask the patriotic community. Do we have enough people? Are enough people awake to actually do something? And if you can actually sit there and answer no, then stop turning people away. One of the best ways to get rid of an enemy is to convince them of your side. If somebody is attacking us, they're either afraid that we're right, or they're paid to do it, or they're just stupid. You know what? Give them a chance. Learn how to defend yourself, but still get that fucking message out there. Don't cut off your left arm just because you're not wearing the right color of wristwatch. Don't fucking cut your dick off because you look at a chick and you're like, I would never fuck her, and you cut your dick off because of that. No. What you do is you defend yourself from it. You make sure that you are protected from the attacks that are coming. But you still get that message out. You still let people know what you're doing. There are some religions out there that are very dangerous, and those religions do not belong here in America. Because if they actually start attacking other people, their religion is based on attacking people. Like the Quran. I don't care. This is just here. This is as far as I know. I've never been able to read the Quran completely. I can't get an untranslated version because I don't speak Arabic or whatever the fuck language it is. But when it states that if you cannot convert them, kill them. That's a religion that does not need to be around here in America. Because then you'd have to kill most people, because America was built on freedom of religion, not freedom of religion until we find a religion that they're going to basically threaten to kill us. No, it's freedom of religion. Believe what you want, but do not attack us for what we believe. Fear. Hell, I'm scared as hell. I've got a son. And yes, it's different because it's my kid. The screaming and the crying get on my nerves just as bad as all the other kids. But he's my son. So I tolerate it a lot more than what I would tolerate with some brat out there. He's my son. I love him. And I'm willing to do just about anything I have to make sure he's safe and he's well cared for. And I am scared because just coming out here like this again could be an could be a automatic, okay, he's talking about us still, he's got a kid, he's got something to lose, let's take care of him. That's a possibility. But I also care about you guys. And I truly believe. I mean, this is going to be another part of the rant. I am a bloodthirsty savage. I really am. I was trained in the army. Well, before that, I used to do very unsettling things to ground squirrels while they were still alive. Of course, ground squirrels we hated because they were ruining the crops, but still. I don't have a conscience, guys. But I'm still wanting peace. I want a peaceful resolution of the issues that is happening. I don't want war to happen right now. I am a bloodthirsty savage. I have no problems in going to war if I need to. But I'd rather have peace right now. I would rather peacefully get America back. I'm not going to go berserk. I'm not going to attack anything. And just because this will be in video, I'm not a pedophile watcher. I don't like looking at kids that way. So if anybody tries to hack my computer and put that crap in that Brian kid had to deal with, this video right here just flat out states I'm not that way. I have no problems in looking at cheerleaders on the porn sites. I have no problems in watching lesbians. I have no problems in watching hentai. I do have problems whenever I see a child being exposed that way. And I will admit, I'm not going to say where, I'm not going to say when, but there was one time a pedophile was bragging what he had done, talking about how he was having 2 to 3 kids in a shower at a time, all under the age of 12, and playing with them. That pedophile is not alive anymore. Just to let you know. That is one of the things that will make me snap faster than hell. Because I will kill them. Hentai is basically cartoon porn. Japanese cartoon porn, Becky. That's what it is. Well, that's what you believe, Soul. That's fine. You guys can believe that masturbation, whatever, watching something or saying something or whatever destroys the temple. You know what? It might. But none of us are perfect. And I'm sorry, as a male, down there gets built up. I mean, it actually builds up. It doesn't stop like the females do and just happen once a month. It builds up and it releases. And it's bad whenever it releases at night while you're sleeping. And all of a sudden you wake up sticky all over your stomach and chest and crotch area. No, it's not good. And then you got to clean all the stuff. Sometimes it happens multiple nights. It's not good. So I will watch porn, I will masturbate, release the pressure, and that'll be it. That's all. That's all I care about is pressure and reproduction. It's the only reasons I ever do any of it. Because I don't get any sensation from it. I really don't. Well, hey, deciduous, this is a drug, nicotine. I'm not giving that up. Oh, yeah. Caffeine's a drug, too. Not giving that up. The truth is like a drug. Once you get addicted to it, you just got to keep on finding it more and more. Seriously. The problem is, see, the truth is a type of drug that you want more and more of it, but it's real easy to sober up from that drug because of fear. It's real easy to start ignoring truth because you don't want it to be true. Or because you're afraid of the reprisals. Or the things that'll happen to you the more you know. It's real easy, so you start ignoring the truth. Now, I probably did piss off quite a few people. I don't care anymore. I'm going to say what I've got to say. And those who are willing to listen to somebody who's going to be straightforward and say it as it is, those people are going to be, I'm going to be happy as hell to be able to talk to. I don't know when I'll be able to do it. I'm not going to be able to get a schedule. I'm a dad now, and I don't get much sleep anymore. So, in the past, I used to be all, "This is Walter Cronkite speaking right to you." Now I'm, I gotta say, I say stuff, and you guys, that's pretty much how it feels, okay? To quote Marvin the Martian, "Humans are a very stupid species. They seem to think that they have control whenever they've given the full control to the government. It'd be better to shove a C-34 up their ass." That's basically it. I don't... I'm not going to stop, but I'm not going to be able to give a schedule. But what I will do is, whenever I find out stuff, I will give it to you the best I can. How I can give it to you. And I will update you with Garion, because evidently quite a few of you ladies absolutely love Garion, which goes to show you right off the bat, he's going to be a heartbreaker. You can already tell that from his looks just now, can't you? Fear is not something to ignore, it's something to use. Because if you ignore fear, if we did not have fear, we'd be dead. Because I'm sorry, that compulsion while you're up at someplace really high to jump off, you know what keeps you from doing that? Fear. What's going to happen when you hit the ground? Love is not bad. That's what helps people get together and reproduce. It helps people get together and form bonds that'll actually make them do things beyond what they're normally capable of. Hate, another emotion. You can use it to go destroy people, or you can learn to have some self-control and learn how to use that hate and figure out a way to actually make things right so you don't hate it anymore. That's what a lot of these bipolar idiots out there don't understand. They never learned to control their damn emotions. I'm not bipolar. Actually, I could be. but I've learned to control my emotions good enough to where it doesn't get me. A lot of these kids out there that say, oh, I'm bipolar, they're not bipolar. They're just morons who have been babied their whole life and they had never learned how to control themselves. I know for a fact, I had a friend who found out he was bipolar. He just had a huge fucking temper and he would flip out over stupid shit. Then he'd go into depressiveness because he kind of felt bad for what he did. You know what? He just never learned how to control himself. That's all it was. There are some people out there that are really bipolar. That there's something in their brain that switches and they just flip out. And they have no control. But that is that much people compared to that much people. There we go. That much people that claim they're bipolar. So it's learning to control your emotions. Learning to control your reactions. Don't just flip out because you can. If you've had a bad day, explain that and then say we will talk this over in the future whenever I'm calmer. I'm not talking, I'm making a video here. That's all it is. I would rather talk things out. I mean, I gave Becky, Equine Rescuer Dean, information. I got her story out there and everything. Some people still think she might be bad news. I don't give a shit. There's other people out there that are having issues. Bad things happen to them. And they disappear for a while, or they say something that somebody thinks is suspicious. Or they had a bad day and they start yelling at people, which I have done quite a bit, especially here. My channel, my rules. And if you hate me for it, unsubscribe and just ignore me because I'm not stopping. I am not paid by anybody. Do you honestly think that I would be living in Section 8 government-assisted living if I made enough money from the federal government as a shill or whatever? Do you think that I would be in a shithole like this if I made decent enough money to buy even a double-wide trailer that is only $40,000? That's all they're asking for the damn place. $40,000. And it's a place, I've got a wood stove, I've got a wash machine, and it's huge. Good yard. I could build a forge back there, and I could start working metal like I love to do. No, I'm stuck here because I can't find a job. I don't earn hardly any money. This is how I fucking earn my money. Yeah. This right here. Making baby blankets with my wife. $500 a month. Sorry, guys. I can't be an FBI informant. I can't be a shill. Because I don't make enough. I don't get paid a damn thing. And honestly, I hate corrupt government, so I'm definitely not going to be a shill. Yep, hold on. People are saying that is one of the things. Judicious falling. What you do. Bad things happen to you, yes. I fully understand that. But I came to a realization. Not many people like this. In order to actually become your own person and stop becoming a victim and becoming an actual person that stands on your own 2 feet, is you accept responsibility for everything you've done, everything that's happened in your life. Either you've let happen or you made happen. There are very few things that are out of your control. Very few things. So, That's pretty much it on that. I will admit I've lost quite a few jobs because I told my boss that they're fucking retards, or that they're being stupid because they're just making me do stupid stuff whenever I could be doing actual work. They're just on a power trip. I have done that, and I have lost jobs because of that. I'm an asshole, guys. I will say it as I see it. And as I see it right now, I'm going to be signing off. I thank you all for watching me. And I thank you all for listening to this rant. And I'm going to give you guys a treat. I know you guys like it. This is the signing off. I do love you guys. That's why I'm still here. That's why I'm still making stuff like this. This is why I'm doing that. I even went, and I don't have the cash really, but I went and bought, because I had a little extra cash, I went and bought Mike Soror's t-shirt because I had a little bit of extra cash, and I love these guys. They're awesome people. I support them any way I can. So I'm going to say good night, people, or good day, good whatever. And I'm going to do something that calms me down. I'm going to go play Fallout 4 now. I love you, people, and I'm happy that you're willing to listen to me. So, wake the nation, seek the truth, speak the truth, and be the truth. Because that's all I'm trying to be with you guys. Okay. Julie, fine. Did not know. Actually, I can't. I can't do it. I'm not on Google Hangouts. I'm not actually on Google Hangouts. I'm through Extreme Live. I'll do I'll do the Hangouts next time, okay? So let's get back to this. Sorry about this, guys.